Happy Wednesday. It's the Jam Nation podcast with Jonesy and Amanda.
We catch up with Matt Agnew. You may remember him as The Bachelor. He is a science head. He's an astrophysicist. It's National Science Week. So
of course, naturally.
We thought we'd talk to him about all things science, AI, aliens, all the big stuff.
Also, Brendan Watkins will be joining us. He was a little orphan when he was a baby, or so he thought.
So we thought, well, he was adopted and had no information about his biological mum and dad. What he discovered shocked him when he realised they were a nun and a priest.
Yeah. Interesting tale.
Grace Gill joins us to discuss all things Matildas.
We are officially in the Matildas zone.
Tribal drum, Tales of the Pash. Get your breath freshener ready.
And people have been piling on Gem Y Rye's latest look.
We gave him a haircut yesterday. What did you think? We'll read him the comments.
It's all coming up on our podcast.
Everybody online.
Right now, by the miracle of recording, we had so many requests for them to do it again.
Mistress Amanda.
Miss Keller.
Amanda. Doesn't work alone.
Wow, this is fantastic.
Her friend is in a back room making the tools of the trade.
I've heard them describe him as a drunken idiot.
Sorry, I've been drinking beer.
The legendary pirate Jonesy and Amanda the actress.
Hello, Wiggles. Congratulations, Mandy. We're on the radio right now.
What is it, your cunt face?
Jonesy and Amanda, you're doing a great job.
You have no empathy for anyone but yourself, you giant tool.
Now's the time to hear good radio.
Sorry, a bit of a tongue twist there.
Jonesy and Amanda are here.
It's showtime, a-holes. We're on the air.
Top of the morning to you, Mrs. Muntz.
Hello, hello.
It's Matilda Central here.
Oh, I forgot to wear yellow.
Oh, I forgot too.
And Ryan's got green.
Yep.
I watched a bit of the Spain-Sweden game last night. Sweden were yellow. If Sweden got into the finals and we got into the finals, what would happen?
So it's good the Spaniards got in. Are the Spaniards good at the soccer?
They're very good. But
why
having
so
said that,
good?
it's their first time. They've only been in the Women's World Cup 3 times, and here they are in the final. It's pretty amazing. And apparently, from what I heard last night, we'll be talking to Grace Gill a bit about this later on in the show, about the Matildas and all of this.
Yep.
But apparently Spain was in all sorts of problems with their coach and team wanting to mutiny and all that, and they've pulled their finger out, and here they are.
Maybe we'd schedule the game for about 1 o'clock in the afternoon. That's when they're having their siesta.
Oh, that's a very good idea.
That's a good idea.
Yes.
Yep, that's a good
Okay,
idea.
well, we can mention that as one of the tactics.
That could be a tactic. Do you call them the Tillies or the Tills? What's your slang nickname for the Matildas?
I don't have one. I just call them the Matildas.
Okay.
What about you?
I go from column A to column B. I go Tillies or the Tills.
I've never heard you say either.
No, I'm just going to do it now. It's a thing now. And in the paper today, the newspaper, the Telegraph, has gone crazy.
What have they got today?
Well, we built our own Sam Kerr yesterday,
Yeah.
but inside it says here, Sam Kerr glossy mask in the centre spread. There it
And
is.
what's the mask? It's not like a mask when you had
Supposed to put over your
COVID.
head.
Oh, okay.
Go, Tillies.
But
Actually,
look,
she'd say that to
I'm
herself.
pleased to see, we all love Sam,
Yep.
but I'm pleased to see they've also got a big poster in the middle, Go Matildas. There's a picture of Mary Fowler and the other side, where are we, is Mackenzie Arnold, because we're all acknowledging this far into the tournament, there are other players other than Sam. Great that Sam's
Yeah,
so loved,
good.
but we're finally learning the names of other players.
Yeah.
It's been amazing.
That's been amazing.
It's been amazing. The game last night, Spain and Sweden was played in New Zealand. I think Spain hasn't even hit Australian shores yet. I saw Miguel Maestre obviously going off.
Yeah.
What's he going to do if we get into the final and Spain does? He's going to have to put Vegemite into the paella.
Miguel Maestro going off, isn't that just a normal day?
Who can tell?
Action-packed show today.
Lots of things on our program today. We are going to be talking to Grace Gill about the game tonight. We've got a couple of other interviews today. I don't know. Well, let's not divulge too much.
Okay.
It's going to be exciting. We're going to talk about Ryan's haircut. You happy with it?
Yeah, I am actually.
Oh, well, as an influencer, a lot of people said you need a haircut, and a barber shop in Barara stepped up, came in, gave you a haircut yesterday.
They did a good job. Although you look unkempt again. I don't know how you
Yeah,
do that.
at least he gelled the front of it for
Yeah.
you. You've let it go frizzy again.
What do you mean?
And he brought in wax and gel. Have you not used any of it?
No, I left it here.
Okay.
Yeah. My mum said I look handsome, so.
Oh, your mum said, oh, where's my handsome boy? So I talked to the dog.
We can't do anything till we do the Magnificent Seven. Give us question 1.
One of the most famous children's books of all time by Dr. Seuss is called Green Eggs and What?
Why don't you give us a call? Play the Magnificent Seven. We've got prizes for you. A double pass to Sunset Rocks headed by Thirsty Merc and Shannon Knoll. And a $150 voucher to Ta Pizza by the Slice in Bondi Junction. Get into it. Call us. 13 WSFM.
Jam Nation Podcast.
We have for you the Magnificent Seven. There are 7 questions. Can you go on the way and answer all 7 questions correctly? If you do that, Amanda will say.
Thank you for just giving me a fisherman's friend. It's a hot one. These are really full on, aren't they? You may as well get a potato peeler and scrape off the roof of your tongue.
They're good.
Okay. Well, hello, John in Narellan. How are you?
Good, Amanda. How are you?
Very well, thank you. One of the most famous children's books of all time by Dr. Seuss is called Green Eggs and What?
Ham.
Green Eggs and Ham.
Spoiler alert, John. He enjoys the ham at the end. Says he's not going to eat it.
Oh, right.
and
He
then
does like
likes
it, doesn't he?
What shape is a D-sized battery?
It's a rectangle.
No, that's a 9-volt battery.
Oh, is it?
Yeah.
The big rectangle ones you put on your tongue? They're 9 volts,
Don't
are
put
they?
those on
I was
your
being
tongue.
facetious. Don't do it.
Don't do it.
Don't do it.
One time I was showing my kids that.
Oh, well, don't do it.
Yeah. And then my wife came in because I go, hey, Mum, look at this. You get a shock. He said, who showed you? What idiot showed you that? Because it'll ruin your heart, the electric currents that go around your heart.
And who had taught them?
I said, who taught you
Who
that?
taught you
At
that?
school? What the hell is that?
Hello, Tony and Aloha.
Good morning, guys.
What shape is a D-sized battery?
It's a cylinder.
It is a cylinder.
Let's play Riff Raff.
Any old riff-raff backstage?
Oh, riff-raff everywhere. Got you, I understand. Gotta keep out the riff-raff.
What song has this riff?
It's a bit banjo-y.
I'm not crazy. I'm just a little impaired. Oh, Matchbox 20, but I don't know what the song
Well, I think
title
you
is.
pretty much said
No,
it.
he hasn't said the song.
Oh, come on.
It's not the name of the
I
song.
know the song and I wouldn't know what it was called.
Sorry,
That's
Tony.
unfair.
That's the way it goes.
Brendan.
Oh, come on. Well,
As you say, we're not playing for sheep station.
yeah, but
He sang the song.
we are, for all intents and purposes, a music-based station. And it feels to me the oath that I took when I came here.
Wow. Have we swapped roles somehow?
Jam Nation.
Through to the Magnificent Seven, and we are up to question number...
Only question number 3. This is going to Rhonda in Cabramatta. Good morning, Rhonda.
Morning.
Help me, Rhonda, see if you can solve this. We're playing Riff Raff.
Any old riff-raff backstage?
Oh, riff-raff everywhere. Got you, I understand. Gotta keep out the riff-raff.
What's this song?
Unwell.
Say again.
Unwell.
Unwell by Matchbox 20.
Sorry to hear that, Rhonda.
I like that song.
Great song. What is Sam Kerr's shirt number, Rhonda? Is it... Do you want a multiple choice or do you know off the top of your head?
Multiple choice.
Is it A, 7, B, 18 or C, 20?
Oh, I'll say 20.
It is 20. Question 5. What's the name of Shrek's wife?
Sorry.
You all right?
Yeah, sorry, I don't know.
Oh, I thought you were crying.
I thought something had happened, Rhonda.
Yeah.
I thought this would have been great. What's happening?
You don't need to be sorry if you don't know.
It's okay, Rhonda.
All right.
Kathleen's in Campsie.
Hi, Kathleen. Do you know the name of Shrek's wife?
Ah, yes, Fiona.
Yeah.
Princess Fiona.
Princess Fiona to you, but yes.
Which dip is made with yogurt, drained cucumber, olive oil, fresh herbs, usually mint or dill, garlic, lemon juice and salt?
Yum. Do you know which one?
Tzatziki.
It is. That's it. This brings you to question 7, Kathleen. If the Matildas win tonight, who are they going to be playing in the World Cup final?
Spain.
Spain.
Española. Un momento, por favore.
One moment, please. I'm translating for you. Is that all you've got? Paella, rice and stuff.
Congratulations, Kathleen. It's all coming your way. You've won the Jam Pack, a double pass to Sunset Rocks.
Que sorpresa. What a surprise.
By Thirsty Merc and Shadow Knoll. December 2, tickets from sunsetrocks.au if you can't get them. $150 voucher to Ta Pizza by the Slice. Roman Pizza by the Slice at Bondi Junction. No Spain translation there?
Pizza. It's pizza in Spanish.
And Jonesy and Amanda Coach choose for the colour and some Staedtler pencils. It's like I'm working on SPS. If
I know, isn't
I
it?
just get someone naked playing a piano, I'd be happy.
That's the late night movies. Does
That's
it still happen on SBS? It was always the idea that if you tuned in late enough,
Yeah.
you'd see someone in a cheesecloth top playing the piano and the top would come off.
I don't know if we need naked people in the studio. That's so yesterday.
Oh, isn't it yesterday?
Anything you'd like to add, Kathleen?
Yes, thank you so much. That's fantastic. And go the Matildas.
Go the Matildas.
Go
Thank
the
you, Kathleen.
Tillies.
Jonesy and Amanda.
Jam Nation.
Podcast.
Are we ready?
Ready?
Am I ready?
I was born ready.
Ready, willing, and able.
Let's go already!
Okay, I just wanted to make sure that I was ready.
I'm going to flick through the Jalmanac, our big book of musical facts. On this day in 1967, Aretha Franklin released her hit song Respect. Oh, I didn't know this. The song was written by Otis Redding in 1965, but Aretha kind of hijacked the song 2 years later, adding new lyrics to make it a feminist anthem. She subtly shifted the point of view, where Otis Redding had promised, "You want it, honey, you got it."
What you want, honey, you got it.
She sang, "Baby, I got it."
What you want, baby, I got it.
Where he asked for respect when he came home.
I'm actually want a little respect when I come home.
Wow. She requested a little respect when you get home.
All I'm asking is for a little respect when you come home. Little bit, hey.
I didn't even know they were the lyrics, a little respect when you get home. So she's turned it into the female perspective and given us this extraordinary anthem.
Whoa. This is old school.
Jam Nation.
Gemini Rai has been with us for a couple of years. He replaced Jimmy
Is it
the
a couple
Millennial.
of years?
Yeah. Jimmy the
Feels
Millennial
like a decade.
took off to discover himself.
Yes, he said, "I'm moving on." We said, "Where to?" And he said, "Nowhere." We
Yeah,
said,
I'm
"Oh,
just
well, I
gonna
love the impact we've had."
Move on to the teat of the government. Gemini Rai, in the time that he's been, we've grown kind of fond of him. I'd like to say that the feeling's mutual.
Yeah, no, it's not.
And
And he's become an influencer of sorts. It started with grain waves. He would eat them for breakfast in here, and then he got sent some grain waves, and he started playing the cash register sound effect.
I've noticed you've upped your game. You're eating the Red Rock Deli potato chips now.
Yeah.
For breakfast.
I've made it. Sweet chili and sour cream. Deli-style potato chips.
Yeah.
I know the saddest thing is you bought them yourself.
Yeah, I did buy these, mate. I did buy these.
Don't give them a plug.
So people have been sending you things. I'm still outraged. You got Nike shoes.
Yeah.
And a hoodie.
Yep.
Hoodie. Yeah, very nice.
And yesterday you got a haircut.
Well, that's right. Bromley and Jeremy from Wilkes Cuts Barbershop Barara came in because a lot of people were saying you needed a haircut, and they said, "We think a young influencer needs to look the part." So you had your haircut while we were on air yesterday. Does your family like it?
Yeah, Mum said I look handsome. So.
Oh, little bee.
You could be the elephant man and your mum would say you look handsome.
It doesn't count when your mum says it. I've just been looking on socials at some of the comments. Do you want the good or the bad first?
What do you mean the bad?
Someone said you look like Jeffrey Dahmer.
Do you know who Jeffrey Dahmer is?
Yeah, I think.
And
He was the former host of Tipping Point.
You should see his TikTok Tucker segments. They're amazing. Someone said you look like Bert Newton.
I don't know who that is.
Good. Not that you don't know who he is,
Yeah.
but maybe we move on from that comment. Lots of comments here. A big boy haircut. Looks great. Doesn't look like a serial killer anymore. Amazing what a smile and a decent haircut can do. No frowning face.
God, how old do our listeners?
I know. Looks so much better. From Yahoo serious to serious between the sheets.
Oh, hang on. Didn't know it was going to get like that.
Now a spray tan, I think.
Oh, here we go.
No, I'm not doing that.
I don't think I've ever seen him smile. Can he smile? What about this one? I am now interested in pursuing Ryan sexually.
Whoa.
What? Who's that? Who is this?
That's
Is it Miranda
that's Jeffrey.
Kerr commenting?
No, that's Jeffrey Smith. People think that you look great. People do, but they are concerned that you frown too much.
Well, where are all the comments about me being handsome?
We're leaving those to your
come on.
mum.
I just saw this one here, Franny179. Now replace him.
Oh, now replace him. Okay, we've given you a haircut. Now we replace you.
Bugger off and get a real
Wonder what
job.
Jeffrey Dahmer's doing. He'd be good.
Jonesy and Amanda. Jam Nation.
Podcast.
Look, there's so much going on in the science world right now. The takeover of AI, climate change, the real possibility of aliens in our midst. Do we have any questions? Well, it's National Science Week and we have astrophysicist, self-confessed space nerd, former bachelor, Dr. Matt Agnew here to answer all these very pressing questions. Hello, Matt.
Good morning.
Good to talk to you again, mate.
Yeah, it's been a while.
It has been a while. Nice to chat with you. Let's start with these alien life forms. We saw the Senate inquiry into this. There now seems to be actual evidence that the government has hidden that there are alien life forms.
Okay, let's unpack this. So firstly, there's no actual evidence. All that's happened in this hearing is someone saying they've either seen something or actually more commonly, he said that he's interviewed other people who say they've seen something. So there's still several layers removed from anything that's remotely considered evidence. And there's a famous saying by Carl Sagan who said, extraordinary claims require extraordinary evidence, and there is not extraordinary evidence, there's no evidence. So it still is very much in the realm of, you know, I've seen this kind of, my uncle works at Nintendo energy, but there's still very little to say or suggest that there is any alien life forms or space.
Really?
Do you believe in alien life forms, Matt? Do you believe they're out there?
I do. I think it would be hubris to think that we're the only life in the universe. The numbers are just absolutely staggering. So the likelihood that we're the only life is, pardon the pun, astronomically small. And yeah, I think that the difference, whether it's just microbial or bacterial or really simplistic life or really intelligent advanced civilization life, I think that's the difference. And the latter, I think, is much less likely. Or if it is likely, it is very difficult for the distances to be travelled between not just stars but galaxies. And so we may not ever encounter them.
One thing I wanted to ask you about was AI. Everyone's talking about AI. My wife has this belief that AI is going to kill us all. But then on the weekend, I was talking to this young fella. He works for a council and he had a raging hangover, had to do a presentation. So he used ChatGPT and just put it in there for his presentation, and they gave him a standing ovation.
But there's more to AI than just ChatGPT. Should we be scared, Matt?
I think we just want to be considered. I think AI, like any technology, can tremendously enrich our lives and certainly save us a lot of additional. In the past, it's been physical labour. Here, it can be mental labour. And so it can be really beneficial to us, but there's, I guess, two things to consider. One is we want to make sure that it augments us rather than replaces us. I think complete replacement obviously opens a real Pandora's box of existential crises. But the other thing is that AI is susceptible to the same biases that we have in society. And this has been seen where, because the training data we feed these algorithms is based on our own society, there's evidence or there's been instances where certain algorithms have been sexist or racist because they've inherited data that has something wrong, some bias, some disproportionate representation of things. And so we end up with these algorithms that are racist or sexist or bigoted in some other way. And so it can be really great. It can be really beneficial to our lives, but we do need to be careful and we do need to be measured with those kind of things.
And particularly as we head towards a referendum with the yes-no vote. And we had the Prime Minister on earlier in the week, and he was talking about how the algorithms are affecting that.
And I'd seen Indigenous faces on my socials saying, vote no. And I thought, I wonder what's behind that. And apparently there's a whole stack of AI-generated Indigenous faces saying no.
That's it. There's a real kind of seeing is not necessarily believing at the moment, because the artificial intelligence ability to, it's referred to as deep faking, where it can take your face or it can create a new face and can make it say things, and it can mimic both the visual of the face talking but also the audio of the face speaking. So there is problems where misinformation can be generated so rapidly and so accurately to mimic real life that it does raise an issue with misinformation. I mean, this is an outcome of science, but it also highlights why science and a scientifically literate population is so important.
This is why science is great. Do your research or leave it up to Matt Agnew to do the research.
And I'm going to go into a beauty contest as misinformation with a sash.
Yes, I like it.
There should be some conditions applying here. Matt, it's always great to talk to you. To get involved in National Science Week, head to scienceweek.net.au. Dr. Matt Agnew, thank you for joining us.
No, thank you. It's always a pleasure.
Jam Nation.
If you're not doing anything on Sunday, the 27th of August, why don't you come along to Celebrity Theatre Sports? It's at the Emerald Theatre, 4 p.m.
Who's going to be there?
Me! I'm taking part. Me! I'm going to be performing. So it's hosted by Rove McManus. Theatre Sports are a series of improvisational games. It's like Thank God You're Here.
Yeah.
And the teams are made up of people who have been doing this for so many years. They are just absolutely brilliant. And then thrown into the deep end are a variety of people like Will Anderson.
Yep.
Amanda Keller.
Yeah.
Jay Lagaya. You like him?
I love Jay Lagaya.
Adam Spencer.
Yeah.
Et cetera, et cetera. There's a whole
Who's
group
et cetera,
of people.
et cetera?
Well, there's a whole... Do you want me to read every name out? Do you want me to?
Just, am I in it?
Well, you'd know if you were, wouldn't you?
Sometimes I don't know about this stuff.
But it is...
I don't check my emails.
It's great improv comedy. It raises money for Canteen. It has been involved with Canteen for over 30 years.
Good.
Canteen is supporting kids living with cancer. It's a fantastic charity. Andrew Denton has been involved at the grassroots level with this charity for over the years. He often performs in this, but he's not there this year.
He might just come up on stage and sass it.
Well, I don't think he's there, so I don't want to give people ideas that he'll be there and then he's not.
Yeah, in case the Andrew Denton army suddenly show up at the end.
But you've got Rove McManus, you've got Will Anderson, you've got that nice Amanda Keller.
Yeah.
If you'd like to get tickets to this, head to Ticketek. It's at the Emerald Theatre, which is a great place, 27th of August. Love to see you there.
That's great.
Are you angry?
Why would I be angry?
That's great.
I might come along.
Please do. Your support would mean the world.
Okay. Well, I'll
buy a ticket through Ticketek and I'll see you there.
I'll have to pay for a ticket. Can I go on?
It's supporting Canteen, teenagers living with cancer.
It look terrible.
You've done that yourself.
It's 4 to 7.
Well, coming up, the actress Jessica Chastain, I think that's how you say her name, she's in a play at night where she has to pash someone on stage every night. You think
will you be doing this at the end?
I think you'd be good at it by now, you'd think. But something dreadful happened on stage one night that she's owned up to, so we're going to talk Tales of the Pash.
When you're on the stage at the Enmore, just remember this. I stood on that stage naked.
Why are you ruining everything?
Just put that in your head.
Yeah, and the event was the following night. I don't know why you were there. You still got the taser marks, if I remember correctly.
Jam Nation.
We're ready for the grab right now.
Who wants some free money?
Instant.
Coin cash.
Moolah.
I like the sound of that.
Jonesy and Amanda's.
Instagram.
Here's the thing, 10 questions, 60 seconds on the clock. You could pass if you don't know an answer. We'll come back to that question if time permits. If you get all the questions right, you win $1,000. Then
you can take that money and go, or... Do you want to double your money? It's double or nothing.
Pants.
Double or nothing. So there is some jeopardy involved.
But we got to get there first. Emma is in Hurstville.
Hi, Emma.
Hello.
Hello. How are you feeling?
Aussie.
Okay, great.
Good,
Let's see if the Matilda energy can get you through here.
Of course, it's Matilda vibes.
All right, well, good luck. We have 10 questions, 60 seconds. We always say if you're not sure, say pass. We usually have time to come back, okay?
Okay.
Emma, let's get your Matilda on. Let's see how we go.
Come on.
Question 1.
Winners.
Focus, because here we are. Question 1.
Okay.
What part of the body does lip balm go on?
Lip.
Question 2. Which public holiday falls on January 1?
New Year's Day.
Question 3. What's the yellow inside an egg called?
Yolk.
Question 4. How often are the Olympics held?
Every 4 years.
Question 5. True or false? Macca's mascot Hamburglar has blonde hair.
False.
Question 6. Which Disney character's nose grew when they lied?
Pinocchio.
Question 7. What Grand Slam did Serena Williams win when she was pregnant?
Pass.
Question 8. Who sang the song Spinning Around?
Kylie Minogue.
Question 9. What's the capital city of Thailand?
Bangkok.
Question 10. www in a website browser bar stands for what?
World Wide Web.
Back to question 7. What Grand Slam did Serena Williams win when she was pregnant?
The Australian Open.
Yes!
There it is.
You've done it! Woohoo! Emma, the Matilda energy got you through.
You got through there, Emma.
I thought if I win, the Matildas will win too.
Well, that's a big deal.
Quite the omen.
Yeah, that's a big call.
Okay, now listen, the music's changed here, Emma.
Okay.
Because we've got to put on our serious voices. You have won $1,000. You can walk away, no questions asked. Would you like to double your money and answer one bonus question?
No.
No?
You sure, Emma? Because let me just get the tempting pants.
Jonesy wrote this question, actually, didn't you?
This question, Emma,
You've
I'll
written
say
this.
you will get.
Don't. I can't bear
Come on,
it when
look
you
at me.
say this. Emma, I'm
Emma,
bowing
I'm
out of
saying you'll
this.
get this.
Go
I reckon
with
you'll
your
get
heart here.
No, thank you.
You sure?
Because I would be devastated.
Well, Emma,
No,
and I
Brendan,
don't want you to be
stop.
devastated, but
No.
we're both GOL here.
No. Emma's decided she wants to go.
Okay.
All right.
Going.
Okay, Emma, $1,000. Congratulations. Let's torture you for a moment and see whether you could have got it right.
Are you ready to kick yourself, Emma? Because you are so going to get this.
If I was doing a floater and getting barreled, what am I doing?
Oh, I've never heard of a floater or a barrel.
Or getting barrelled.
See, Jonesy wrote
You're
this
doing a
question.
floater and you're getting barrelled.
See, he knows it. That's why he says it's so easy. It's not easy, Brendan.
Oh, I'm surfing.
Yeah,
Surfing.
you're surfing.
Oh, but you gave a variety of extra
No, I
clues.
said, no, that was it. I said if I was doing, I said it because I said it in the voice. It was getting barrelled and
You've got $1,000, Emma.
I didn't say pitted.
Emma, you have
really
$1,000. Go to the
Yes.
Matildas. You've
Good
given
on
them
you,
a good
Em.
omen.
Yeah. Thank you so much.
Podcast.
I mentioned a couple of Pash stories that I've read the last day or so. Let's start with the actress Jessica Chastain. She was in the Doll's House on Broadway, and she's admitted that she had a bout of nausea while she's on stage. That's the thing about performing on stage. That's what you're told when you're a performer, is that every night has to be the best night for that audience. They've spent their money. They've come to see the best show that they're seeing. They don't care whether it's your 18th or your 800th.
Yep.
Mousetrap, I want to see it like it's never been done before.
They've paid to see a diving act. They want to seize me a diving act.
Well, she had nausea while she was on stage, and there's a moment where she has to kiss somebody. And she said she threw up, swallowed it, and kissed, and no one knew.
Oh.
Well, she's confessed it now. But she said, full closed mouth, full, sorry, everybody, we just have to keep going through this.
Yeah.
Pash story number 2. A Texas couple who are religious, funnily enough, revealed that they waited for their first kiss until their wedding.
Oh.
They'd been going out for a couple of years, I think. And she said, I'd never kissed anyone before. I wanted the first person I kissed to be the one that I married at my wedding. That's unusual. We hear about waiting to have full saucy beers. But waiting to kiss, interesting.
Well, yeah, you got to find out what's going on there.
Well, as a guy, does it matter to you, the kissing?
The kiss.
You've always said the kissing's a means to an end.
Yeah, it is, Get to the main act. I want to see the diving act.
So you wouldn't have minded that no kissing, all right, we'll wait.
Great. Well, I'm happy to wait.
I'm happy to wait.
Wait all my life.
Remember I said I've told
kissing.
you when I was younger that I practiced kissing on an orange and on the mirror. But on the mirror, not the newspaper, the actual mirror, you can't see what you're doing. I was practicing to see how I looked when I did it.
It's a little bit into yourself, isn't
A
it?
little bit narcissistic. No, it wasn't about that. It was trying to see what you were doing, but you couldn't do it.
Yep.
Yeah, we didn't have phones to film ourselves pashing oranges like I would today and analysing it.
Okay. So with the orange, would you cut a little hole in the
Yeah,
orange?
I cut a hole in the top.
Where the little thing is.
Yeah.
So, and like a mouth-size
No,
hole?
it wasn't mouth-shaped, probably mouth-size.
Just a hole.
Yeah.
Yep.
Then I'd eat it. I learnt terrible lessons on how to treat boys.
Your mum was saying.
Like a black widow spider.
She's
I'd eat them afterwards.
She's never going to get scurvy, that kid. Eating a lot of vitamin C.
Do you remember that time, I've told you this, I'm sure, when I had my first boyfriend.
Okay, yeah.
And we'd pash in the car. We'd go out to work, see a movie or something.
Sure.
And I was in my final year of school, maybe my first year of uni, final year of school, and we pashed in the car. And the next morning, my chin was red raw, pash rash.
Yep.
And Dad said, what have you done to your chin?
And what did you say?
I said the most logical thing that came to mind. I said, last night when I got home, I realised I needed to take the bins out. I've never taken the bins out in my life, but I said I took them out. It wasn't even bin night. I took them out onto the road and I fell over and scraped my chin.
That sounds plausible.
Sounds completely
What did-
plausible.
what did
Who
Art
lands
say?
on their chin when you fall over? I think Dad went right. And to his
What did
credit,
your mum say? What did Jen say?
well, I don't think I think I was so mortified they
Yeah.
never mentioned it again.
Yeah.
I think I got away with it until this very moment. It was a ridiculous excuse. It's the only thing I could think of. But the tribal drum is going to beat for this. Tales of the Pash.
I love it. If you're our man of the match, a VIP experience to see Delta Goodra.
2 tickets, meet and greet, you get merch and you get pre-show banquet at Shoe Restaurant by China Doll.
Jam Nation.
The tribal drum is beating Tales of the Pash.
Been reading about Jessica Chastain on stage performing in the Doll's House on Broadway, had nausea one night, spewed into her own mouth, swallowed it, then had to kiss someone. Yeah. Another couple I've been reading about in Texas waited 2 years for their first kiss on their wedding night.
Oh, they were doing it right. What have they practiced on stuff?
Well, did they practice on an orange in a mirror like I did?
Yeah, you practiced on a lot of stuff.
2 things. It's not a lot of stuff.
And then you became a pro.
I had to shop around my orange
course.
and my mirror.
Yeah, did you try other fruits?
No, other fruits, no. That was just it. I don't know.
No. Grapefruit? A grapefruit would be a bit sour, but bigger.
Left the banana well alone.
Yeah, good. Brad has joined us.
Hello, Brad.
Morning, guys. How are you?
Very well. What happened in the Pash?
Oh, look, I was 14 years old, very innocent, and I asked this really young, quite innocent girl out on a date. We went to the movies. Her mum took us. She waited outside. We went to the movies. As soon as the lights went off, bang, she's onto me, sucking on my face like an orange. It's just the quiet ones are dangerous. It was confronting.
Yeah.
It was my first experience, and it was just over the top. I just went, wow.
And, you don't hear that from the guy's perspective,
No,
but
I
you're
like
right.
how you said sucking on you like an orange. It wasn't me, Brad, was it? I'd practiced on the orange.
I don't know. It could have been.
Yeah.
You know, I wrote in my diary my first Pash, and it didn't occur to me that a tongue was involved. I thought I was going to throw up. It was probably a bit like you, Brad. It's confronting.
It was all wet, and it was like a dog licking my face.
It's too much.
Did you enjoy it in any way?
No, I've got to admit it. No, I didn't. It was too confronting.
Yeah.
I was 14.
Yeah.
The first one.
Yeah, and never went back. Never Pashed since.
Oh, I think I have. I think I have a few odds.
He has a few times.
See, it's interesting, isn't it?
Great perspective, Brad.
Yeah, the first Pash isn't always your best.
Jonesy and Amanda.
Jam Nation.
Podcast.
Action taken.
Brace yourself. Come on, baby. Bring it home.
What the hell are we doing?
What you got there, bud? All right, let's get started.
Tribal Drum has been beating Tales of the Pash. It's funny kissing when you really think about it.
It is funny. Who first thought to do it? Is it part of the urge?
Wasn't it Roman times? The man would come home and he'd taste his wife's...
Roman hands.
The Roman times. He'd taste his wife's lips to find out if she'd been... I can't remember.
Well, no, if she'd been pashing someone
Yeah.
else, that means that kissing already existed.
Yeah, there was something about that. I think we should Google that. Where did kissing
Ryan?
come from? Jen, Ryan?
Can you Google the history of kissing?
Yeah.
People older than us have even done it. Can you believe
and come
it?
back with some sort of report on that.
Because is it part of the sexual urge or is it a more modern construct?
We'll get to the bottom of that.
Yeah, I'm going to need some time.
Okay.
In the meantime, we'll talk to Jeff.
Hello, Jeff. Tales of the Pash. What have you got?
Good morning, guys. How are you today?
Great.
Very well.
That's good. Oh, look, I was about 16 years old and I stayed the night at my mate's place. And my mate had a really hot sister and I thought, she was pretty good and there's no way I'll ever, get with her. And stayed the night and we were chatting away and we ended up outside and they had like a little alleyway down the side of the house. It was like the dead side of the house.
Yeah.
And anyway, she's grabbed me and she started pashing me and next minute we're groping each other, actually hands down pants, all this sort of
cripes.
stuff. Oh, the whole bit, and it was like, oh wow, And I heard something distracted me off the side. We looked up, and Mum and Dad were in the bedroom next to us, looking down at us. Just the mum was gobsmacked. She didn't know, and she ran out, and grabbed the daughter by the ear, and started saying, dragged her off inside, and I heard all the yelling and screaming and all that. Then the dad's taken me aside. He said, "What were you doing?" And I said, "Oh, I don't know. It just something happened." And it was pretty. I was scared. I thought they were going to bash me or something.
That's a cold spoon.
It is. It's exciting and then scary at the same time.
And did
What
it take you a
moment.
while to get over that, Jeff, or did it add to the thrill?
Oh no! We never actually dated after that. But every time I went round there, because he was my best mate.
Yeah, awkward.
You know. Oh, it was very awkward every time after that.
That's such an old image, grabbing someone by the ear.
Yeah,
and
scruff of the neck
yeah.
off you. Go, what were you doing with my daughter? Because I remember I caught my daughter and her boyfriend on the after her 21st birthday.
But they weren't boyfriend and girlfriend then. That was the beginning of it.
I was there front and centre for the first
Pash
off.
Well, why were you looking at them?
It's 3 o'clock in the morning. I'm just trying to get people out of my house. And I'm walking up the driveway with 2 full garbage bags.
I was in one.
They're having a massive pash on the driveway. And I've just come up between them and said, what a wonderful evening.
You wrecked it for them. You were that man. You've wrecked it for them.
What a wonderful evening. How'd you go, Ryan?
So there's no one proper answer, but
Well, just give us something.
Well, one theory is that it developed from early humans. It's a bit weird, feeding their children mouth to mouth.
Okay, that's weird. Let's just move on. Thank you for that.
What happened? There's nothing about Romans?
I think you mean romance.
No, Romans. Romans.
Bit toey, Roman sandal.
Jam Nation.
Let's get on down to the Jonesy Demand of Arms for the pub test today. Grandparents doing the childcare. Does it pass the pub test?
Yeah, this is a big conversation. An opinion piece in the paper this morning was talking about should grandparents be paid for childcare or should Nana do it for nada? Because normally it does go to the woman, it does go to grandma. And as they say, there's a fine line between a helpful grandparent and simply being the help. This generation, often grandmothers have worked their whole lives. They've put in long hours, they've earned their time off, and then suddenly there's an obligation that they will look after the grandchildren while their son or daughter, their daughter-in-law or daughter, goes back to work. It always does fall disproportionately on the woman. As they say, it takes a village to raise a child, but that village is usually made up of women. And these days we don't have a big surrounding village. Childcare is very expensive. Hence, grandmas being asked to take on this role. We talk about the bank of mum and dad for housing, but this is another form of that. The bank of mum and dad for childcare is not having to pay for childcare by asking your mother to do it.
And you're getting older, you're getting more tired.
But not just that, you've earned your freedom. You've earned your golf days. You've earned your time off. You've earned a chance to just sit at home and read a friggin' book. You've earned all of that.
Are you putting spade work in now to say to your boys, that's it, I'm going to be reading a book?
By the time they have children, I'll be 158 million years old.
You don't know. That could happen. You just don't know.
We had no grandparents in Sydney when our kids were born, so we had to pay every time we wanted them looked after. I was envious of people that had grandparents that could step in and help. But it's a big obligation to just from, hey, can you look after the child on Saturday night, to can you do Monday, Wednesday, Friday?
Yeah, that's a big deal.
But some people are starting to pay their parents to do it because the idea is that way that's going to be a constant in your child's life anyway, the person that's grandparent, but you feel more in control because it's not a favour, you're actually recompensing them.
That seems a bit odd though, doesn't it?
Do you think?
But
if you're going to pay someone, why not pay them?
Sure. Well, should grandparents be paid for childcare or should Nana do it for nada, as you say?
Grandparents doing the childcare.
Does it pass the pub test?
Jonesy and Amanda. Jam Nation.
Podcast. Our next guest story is unbelievable. He was adopted as a baby into a loving family, but curiosity of his biological parents would start a journey that would uncover a shocking truth. His parents were not just an ordinary couple, they were a Catholic priest and a nun. He has shared the story, this heart-wrenching story, in a new book called Tell No One, and he joins us now. Brendan Watkins, hi.
Brendan.
Hi, how are you?
So let's start at the beginning. What did you knew you're adopted, but what did you know of your biological parents?
Well, in the olden days, so I was born in Feb 61, you had no access to birth information. The laws were changed around the country at different stages, but in 1984, adoptees in Victoria were given access to their original birth certificates. So It was the era of closed and forced adoptions. And in, the 80s, so when I was in my 20s, I was legally given access to my birth information. And it's important to note that, most adoptees, particularly Catholic, you're sort of given this notion of gratitude. You need to show gratitude to your adoptive parents in not asking too many questions and, sometimes, particularly through the church, not trying to find your birth parents because it's a sign of disrespect. And so I put it off and put it off. Eventually, my partner and myself were at the stage of thinking of having kids, a family, and she found out she had this sort of birth issue or genetic issue that was making her or would make her and potentially our children allergic to anaesthetics. And that sort of got me over the line. So I applied for my birth certificate and I found out my mother's name.
When your father wasn't mentioned on the birth certificate?
No, and very, very often not. The father's not there. It's just the mother. So my scenario was not unusual, but what was unusual about my original birth certificate was that my mother's name wasn't the Anglo name I was anticipating, and it had her age, and she was 27 when she surrendered me, which is a lot older than, the stereotypical. Normally it's teenagers, late teenage years, passion gets the better of them, a child emerges and they surrender the child. But so my birth certificate just sort of posed a whole lot of additional questions. It didn't really answer anything.
Yeah, and particularly when you found out that your mother knew of your whereabouts, was happy to hear about you and that she loved you, but did not want, under any circumstances, any contact.
Yeah, that's right. And, the Catholic Family Welfare Bureau that managed my adoption contacted her on my behalf, and they got back to me and sat me down and said, we've spoken to your mother, she's alive, which was, good news. But you'll never see her, you'll never talk to her. Go home and forget about Maggie forever. I found it very hard to accept that, but with the news that I had her name, and I knew where she was born. And given this health issue that my partner had, my partner Kate contacted a distant family member of hers, which suddenly became my distant family member. And it's a long story, but the short version was the family member, a sister-in-law, said, "Oh, you mean Maggie the nun?"
Yeah. And that was it. And you went, whoa. And then that was the shock. And then you found out that your dad was a priest.
Yeah, well, look, that took essentially 30 years.
Did you feel you'd been ripped off, that your actual birth parents lived together and had a relationship and you weren't part of that?
Yeah, look, I found out in amongst my research that I found out that my parents were living together. So both of them rejected me. Both of them rejected their grandkids. I didn't care that my parents were a nun and a priest. Every child of a priest thinks they're the only one. Google child of a priest. When I first did it, there were 68 million hits of people talking about this. This is a big thing, and the church has silenced it. The church has managed, with contractual NDAs or confidentiality agreements, or at least implied. So, the stereotypical is like my mother. She's younger, much younger. She's vulnerable. She doesn't have money. She doesn't have family to fall back on. She's vulnerable. And the priest is the hands and feet of God. You don't say no to that.
Yeah. Well, there we are. That's where we're at. I've got to say, though, being the child of a priest and a nun, there would have been a lot of rules in that house, if you were growing up with it.
And a lot of secrecy and enormous amount of lies.
Brendan, thank you for joining us. The book, you can buy it right now. Tell no one. We're telling everyone. It's from all good bookstores. Brendan Watson, thank you for joining us.
Thank you, guys. Thank you very much.
Jam Nation. We're not gonna take it. I want you to get up right now. I feel like I'm taking crazy pills. Go to your windows, open them, and stick your head out and yell, I'm as mad as hell. I'm not gonna take this anymore.
on to the Jonesy and Amanda Arms for the pub test today. Grandparents doing the childcare. Does it pass the pub test?
Well, there's an opinion piece in the paper. Should grandparents be paid for the childcare? Or should Nana do it for nada, as they say? It's an interesting time of our lives where women are working longer. So you might be working while you have small grandchildren and you're asked to look after them, or you finally earned your retirement and you're asked to look after them. Childcare is very expensive, as we know. There are cases where people are paying their... It's usually women, let's say it. This is usually women. It takes a village. It takes village women to raise a child. The bank of mum and dad is now extending to childcare. Should grandparents be expected to look after the kids, and should they do it for free? So grandparents doing the childcare, does it pass the pub test?
I'm not too keen on the pub test. I think that for grandparents to be able to look after children is actually a privilege rather than people looking at it as a burden.
Well, it depends on how much you like your grandkids, I imagine. My wife looks after out to twice a week through the day. We don't expect any money because we love them anyway, but our son sends us off for a weekend away every year.
Oh, look, I think it does to a degree. Everyone's different. I'm a grandmother and I've got quite a few grandkids and I still work full time, and my children will ask me to babysit, and I do have a couple that I have to drop off to school. It does get a bit hard, but I think it depends on the individual. You know, you either want to do it or you don't.
No, I don't think it does. I've actually been minding my grandchildren. My oldest is now 6 years old and the next one's 4 years old. I've been doing it since they were born, so my daughter, their mum, could continue in her career part-time and now full-time. And I don't expect to be paid. I'm doing it because it's good for me, keeps me young. We have a really special relationship, the kids and I.
Oh, God, no. It's just they trust the boomers to nickel and dime their kids, right? Like, it's ridiculous. And now we've got these guys looking to extract some wealth out of their kids who they know are suffering financially. I mean, it's ridiculous.
Interesting hearing men say all this. Are you doing the childcare? Are you the one looking after the child during that day? Is it you?
Well, you might be a grandma.
Well, sure, and then I'll deal with it then. I'd love to be a grandma. Not too soon, thanks. My kids are only 22 and 20.
Jack's just come back from Europe.
Yeah, I'll wait for that phone call.
Little munching.
Yeah, but it is. Anyway, yes, everyone's welcome to their opinion. But when you say, of course, people should do it. Sure. Are you doing it? Let's see.
Thank you for all your calls.
Jam Nation Podcast.
Have you heard of something called girl maths? I know it's in America they call it girl math, but I'm going to say maths. Actually, the phrase originated on a New Zealand podcast, Fletch, Vaughan and Haley. But this has gone international, and TikTokers are really enjoying the idea of girl maths. If you're wondering what girl math is, here's one of the TikTokers explaining it.
Here's a list of things that I firmly believe because of girl math. Anything under $5 is free. Anything I buy with a gift card is free. If I buy something but then I return it, I've made money. Going to an event or a concert is free because I purchased the tickets so long ago, it doesn't even count. I load my Starbucks app in advance, so Starbucks is free. Anything discounted more than 50% is free, and I am losing money by not getting it. If I'm paying someone back for dinner and I have money in Venmo, that dinner is free. If I don't buy something, if I don't buy a pair of shorts for $50, I've made $50 and I can then go spend $50 on something else. Okay, this one's a little bit weird, but my husband and I share credit cards and a bank account, but somehow every time that he puts down his card with his name on it, that's free and he paid.
This is how girls justify how they spend money. And it's so true. This is the calculation you do in your head to make your purchases make sense. There's also the idea of per use.
This even applies when you are calculating a per use. So for a purse or a shirt, if you buy a $50 t-shirt and you wear that 50 times, it's only $1 per use. Girl math, we get to make the rules.
Yeah, I do this. If I spend money on something that's not fun, that I don't get any endorphins from, like, for example, going to the dentist or buying something for the kids or getting a new washing machine, that's free. That's not free. That's not money. Money is something I use on things that I like. The rest of the stuff, that doesn't count as spending.
Yeah.
So there's no such thing as going over budget if it's stuff that's boring.
So registration, car servicing.
Look, that's money that I haven't spent that month because that's not fun. Even if I've spent that money on those things that month, that's not what I call spending.
Yeah.
Spending is the stuff I do for free, and that's the only bit I count. Does this make sense to you?
Yeah, it makes sense. Yeah, it makes sense. Well, guys do that as well.
Do they? Do the boys do it? I thought it was just girls.
I got all these Bunnings vouchers. I got $300 worth of Bunnings vouchers for some reason. I don't know why I've got them. I just got them. And when I go into Bunnings to buy, say, I need some nuts and bolts and some spray paint, and I won't use my Bunnings voucher because that stuff is free. Spray paint, nuts and bolts. Paint is boring. You
Right.
don't want to use your Bunnings voucher on paint. I want to buy a stick chainsaw. You don't want those stick chainsaws.
Right.
Like Ryobi, you've got this new stick
So
chainsaw.
so for you,
Like it's a cordless one.
that means spending is fun.
Yeah,
the
yeah.
rest of it.
Yeah, you want to buy something cool.
Yeah.
And I've got this other voucher that's just come through, a Prezi voucher.
Mm-hmm.
You'd hate the spelling, Prezzee.
So what it's called?
Prezi. And because I've been with this company for 20 years, I got $500 to spend as well.
Really?
Yeah. You'll get there when you've been here.
What are you
20
going to
years.
spend it on?
Don't know. I could spend it on $500 of fuel, but I'm not going to do that because it's free.
Yeah, fuel. You wouldn't
no.
fuel. That's the stuff that is life. Spending isn't life.
Yep.
There's no endorphin
So,
rush from just living.
I was thinking I'd go to JB Hi-Fi and maybe get a new Fitbit watch or
Oh,
something.
maybe a nice pair of high heel Crocs that I saw last week. That's
From
spending.
JB Hi-Fi.
Well, if they you get them wherever you like, Brendan.
You can buy stuff like that. But then guys appreciate good appliances, though.
Well, that's where you're on your own because
I buy
things
a
that are
new rattle
boring to
gun.
me is not. That's not fun spending,
Yeah.
so it doesn't count.
It's like
which means that if I've spent money on Rego, blah blah blah, whatever that is, that hasn't happened, and I've still got that much money to spend because that's not money.
Yeah.
See, that's how it works. That's girl maths. Now you know.
It's just maths.
Jam Nation.
Jem Rai has been with us for a couple of years. He replaced Jimmy the Millennial, who went on to...
He said, I have to leave you after being here and doing a great job. And we said, okay, what great heights are you off to? He said, I'm just leaving.
Just leaving.
He went around Australia. We made him do that. He just took off.
He didn't end up getting stuffed into the back of his four-wheel drive, did he?
No.
Okay.
No, we were anxious about that.
For some reason, Jem Rai has become an influencer. It all started with a pack of grain waves that he bought from 7-Eleven, and now people, I don't know why, are sending him stuff.
Well, every time he mentions anything, he uses sound effect of a cash register.
There you go. And it's not for some reason. Look at me.
Okay.
Well, that's what people have been doing,
Yeah.
Ryan. People have looked at
See,
you
when
and
you
thought,
do the dance with the devil, mate.
yeah, they've thought he's a bit scruffy. He's your influencer. He's getting Nike shoes and all of this.
Yeah.
He's got a car. He's getting Nike shoes, and look at that terrible hair.
Oh, that's right, because we forgot to mention he blew up his car because...
Oh, I didn't put oil in it.
Didn't put oil in it, so Mum and Dad got him a new car.
So we had Bromley from Wilkes Cuts Barara yesterday come in to give you a haircut. They offered you a free haircut. This is what, as an influencer, you're looking for free stuff. You happy with it?
I actually am, yeah.
Looks good.
I think they did a good job. And they gave me a nice jumper too, so
You
shout
wearing
out to Wilkes Cuts.
Let's see what other people thought, because we put this on our socials yesterday. Have you heard this phrase before? Face like a slapped ass? Because that's what someone has said.
Who said that?
People want you to smile more.
What does that even mean? Face like a slap
Don't you
dart?
worry. People, you know who they compare. Yesterday I said you reminded me as your hair was being cut of Sinead O'Connor. That was unkind because you've got more hair than that.
Yeah.
Though she is beautiful and she chose to lose her hair, so she's amazing. But Jeffrey Dahmer, you've been compared to.
Oh,
Yeah,
And
he was
Bert
he was the former host of Tipping Point.
oh, okay.
He's big on TikTok Tucker. And Bert Newton.
I don't know who that is.
Don't Google that in terms of appearance. Someone said, I now understand why he's in radio. Oh, come on.
That's a bit harsh.
What about this one? Amazing what a smile and a decent haircut can do and no frowning face. Ryan looks great. You're a big boy now. From Yahoo Serious to Serious Between the Sheets.
Oh, hang on.
What about this
Who's
one?
that from?
From Shell Outra. I'm now interested in pursuing Ryan sexually.
Oh, wow. What does she look like?
I can't see here. And then it says, now replace him.
What?
So welcome to social media. People have said that's all well and good. Get rid of him.
You do the dance of the devil,
My
mate.
mum said it looked handsome. So.
Of course she
So when
did.
your mum, yeah.
Someone said it looked like my uncle.
Oh, yeah.
Yeah.
And?
He's balding.
Well, maybe we can get him some yeah hair.
No, but do you reckon it looks like I'm going that way?
No. That's how I talk to my dog. Aren't you beautiful? That's what our mums talk to their sons.
No.
Jonesy and Amanda.
Jam Nation.
Podcast.
I know you're going to dig this. It's going to blow your mind.
Amazing. I think they like it. I believe this is going to be our finest hour.
Okay, smarty pants.
Show me what you got.
We have become Matilda FM.
Haven't we just? Going to be talking to Grace Gill shortly. She's an ex-football player herself, soccer player.
Yep.
She commentates the game.
Just step aside. I'm looking forward to sharing what I know about the great game that is soccer.
Well, that'll take about a second, and then we can talk to Grace.
As you know, I know that you feel a bit, not included in this, but I coached a side and did well at it.
And even you said when you watched the very first match of the Matildas in this World Cup, you said it went too long because you were used to Ted Lasso where it goes for 5 minutes.
Yeah, and then you do a heartfelt speech at the end of it.
The weather report tonight, there shouldn't be any rain tonight in Homebush, a low of 7, a high of 18 degrees. I'm looking at all the things that have been cancelled tonight because we're all just expecting everyone's going to watch that game. So Australians are abandoning everything from live gigs to restaurant bookings. Sydney Trivia Night operation has said... An operator has said it would cost her thousands in cancelled bookings, so she's just cancelling it. 90% of soccer teams have cancelled their training tonight, and they're at the pointy end of the season.
Right.
They're expecting that everyone's going to want to go and watch the game or watch it at home or watch it in an outdoor site somewhere. Some cinemas have cancelled screenings. 90% of clubs are expecting people to come and watch, but they've cancelled their other stuff.
Yep.
The Sydney Theatre, there's a couple of theatre performances that have been cancelled for tonight. There's also fears of traffic gridlock. 100,000 people are descending on Sydney Olympic Park. And at the same time, Luke Coombs is also performing at Kudos Bank Arena
the
next
fast
door.
car guy.
This guy.
You got a fast car.
That's a beautiful version.
It's nice.
We go cruising, entertain ourselves. Remember when we were driving.
A beautiful version of that song. He's got a huge, massive following, so there's going to be a lot of people hitting Homebush.
The Matildas clashed with his last concert up there in Brisbane.
No,
as well.
he was played. I think he played at Suncorp the night after.
Yeah.
And Brisbane was just saying we're spent. We've had this incredible game here at Suncorp. Then we've had Luke. Then we've got the Ekka. They've got nothing left in the tank, and now it's our turn, City, to get into it.
Well, we can handle it.
We can handle it.
We can handle it. What about all romantic activities? Have you cancelled that?
What activities happen in your house at 8 o'clock at night? Remember we spoke to Anthony Albanese? He's made, he pledged, or he and the French president, Macron, has said, whoever wins Australia-France, you have to support their team against England.
Yeah.
So France is going for us too.
Everyone's going for us. We can't possibly lose.
Why do you even say it? We're going to talk to Grace Gill next and she can give us the lowdown.
Jam Nation.
Wow, rivalries don't get much bigger than Australia versus England. And after the Matildas' huge win against France, a spot in the World Cup final is up for grabs. Tonight's game could be one for the history books. Here to hopefully calm our nerves is Channel 7 commentator, ex-Aussie soccer player herself, Grace Gill. Hello, Grace.
Grace.
Good morning.
Got your lucky undies on?
Of course, absolutely.
Oh, got my lucky everything's on. I watched some of the game last night. It's funny, I missed the first half of the other semi-final, which was Spain and Sweden, and I only watched the last part, but that's where all the action happened.
Well, I think you probably tuned in at a good point then, because it was a very slow first half and things really only came alive in the second half. And
Yes.
You're right, the last sort of 10, 15 minutes were really worth watching.
Is it better for us to be playing Spain, or would it have been better to play Sweden?
Really good question. I think either is a doable result for the Matildas should the Matildas get through tonight. But I think Spain is a very winnable team. They're world class as well. But we've got a big task on our hands, so we'll get through this one first.
And England are rife with injury.
Yeah, they are. They've got some key players missing from their squad who did win the Euros last year. Their captain, Leah Williamson, ruptured her ACL. She's not here. Their golden boot, Beth Mead, she's not here. So they are missing some really key players, but they've got great depth in the England squad, and we've seen a few of those girls who have stepped up into those starting positions play really well.
And I read yesterday that Sam was seen with a sort of a compress around her good shin. What are we doing?
Really, really normal, honestly. Any training session, a number of the girls will finish up and they'll get ice on. It could just be a knock, as in, they've had a bit of contact in training. Nothing to be worried about, I'd say, about that.
Oh, well, Grace, we're looking at the rankings from the beginning, at the very beginning of the tournament. I think we were 8th. Or something, a 10th. We were 10th. And here we are. It's absolutely extraordinary. But England was 4th, I think.
And also, Grace, the way that we have embraced the Matildas, it's like we're in a movie at the moment. It's so good.
It's a great feeling, isn't it? And I think what's really lovely and pleasing to see is
just everyone get on board, and whether you're a regular football fan, whether you're a new football fan, I don't think it matters. I think the fact that there's this support, this groundswell behind our Matildas now, everyone is watching, whether they're at the stadium, whether they're tuning in on a telly around Australia. Everyone is behind the Matildas, and it's just such an incredible feeling.
I don't want to say the words out loud, but let's say that we aren't as successful tonight as we'd like to be. There is a playoff for third, isn't there?
That's right. So there's a third-fourth playoff on Saturday afternoon, with the final being played on Sunday evening.
Oh, Grace, can we talk to you tomorrow and debrief whatever tonight brings?
Yeah.
Yes, of course we can. Look, I'm feeling pretty good about tonight's game. I think the Matildas can get this done over what is a good English side, but I think the Matildas, with that home support, can get the job done.
Oh, my palms are sweating. I'm so excited.
As a former super coach, I agree with you,
Who's
Grace.
that? You?
That's me talking here. Because Grace knows my history.
Yeah,
the
okay.
under 14s. And, I concur with what you say. In fact, I don't feel I need to add anything to that.
That's a relief. All right, Grace Gill, thank you so very much.
Thanks very much. Go the Tillies.
The Tillies take on the Lionesses, 8 p.m. tonight, live and free, and in HD on 7 and 7 Plus.
Jam Nation.
Everybody shout! Come on now, sing out! It's time for the Ghoulies get together.
Would you like to win $20,000 just for having a good old whinge?
I would.
Call us. Oh, no, you don't do that. You go to the iHeartRadio app, you press the microphone button, record your ghoulie, it comes straight to us.
What do we got?
Hi, Jones and Amanda. How come sometimes you can't get your false eyelashes to stick, your Band-Aids to stick, or even the iron-on mending patches on your kids' pants to stick, but those bloody stickers on apples just never come off?
You know,
that really gets my ghoulies.
I find them on the dog's fur. I find them on the pads of her feet. Trying to pull one of those stickers off the dog's tail, it's excruciatingly painful for her. They're everywhere.
What else have we got?
I find a park in the supermarket. Guess what? There's a trolley right in the middle of the park. Get out of the car, move the trolley. Guess what? The trolley stand was only actually 2 bays along. Guess what? I held up all the traffic because I had to move the trolley, which would have taken someone 1 minute to move it over 2 spots. How inconsiderate.
True. And if you take the trolley back, you might find some goodness.
Oh, like that free chicken you got.
Free barbecue chicken.
Boy, Mats.
Found a little baby the other day as well.
I'd weigh up the hygiene of that chicken.
Jam Nation.
Our favourite caller email, a Facebook friend, gets a VIP experience to see Delta Goodrum. You get 2 tickets, you get a meet and greet, you get exclusive merch and a pre-show banquet at Shoe Restaurant by China Doll. This is the 23rd of September at Sydney Coliseum Theatre West HQ.
Did you see Delta in those PVC pants? That picture of her recently? Good Lord.
She's pretty good looking.
Well, just
she's the full package, isn't she?
She is the full package. Jonesy Amanda Tea Towel and 18th birthday key ring as well.
A couple of stories about pashing this morning. A couple from Texas, been going out for 2 years. They waited for their wedding night to have their first kiss. Jessica Chastain, the actor, she was working on Broadway in the play The Doll's House. She was feeling nauseous, had a bit of a spew in her mouth while on stage, had to swallow it down before having to kiss a co-star. Tribal Drum was beating for Tales of the Pash. Here's Brad from Lane Cove.
Oh, look, I was 14 years old, very innocent, and I asked this really young, quite innocent girl out on a date. We went to the movies, her mum took us. As soon as the lights went off, bang, she's onto me, sucking on my face like an orange. It's just the quiet ones are dangerous. It was confronting. It was my first experience, and it was just over the top. I just went, wow. Oh, it was all wet, and it was like a dog licking my face.
I was going to say, was that you? But he did say the quiet ones are dangerous.
Righto, you two. That's
I liked how he said it was like sucking an orange. At least you didn't go for the navel. Oh, thank you for your support for my incredible humour.
It's pun. It's a pun.
You're not a fan of the puns.
No, I told you. How many years have we worked together?
I know. Well, get used to them. They're not going anywhere.
We
are back tonight for Jam Nation if I get over this mood.
Bill Weaver is in for Phil.
He doesn't like my puns either. He's taking the day off.
I tell you right now, no one likes punning.
People like puns.
No one likes it.
Putting it to the pub test tomorrow.
No one likes punning. Well, you don't laugh out loud at it. You go, okay,
well, you just said no one likes it. Don't change the argument.
I like it.
No, you don't. You pull a face every time I
just
tell
go,
a pun.
yeah.
All right. Well,
It's like
anyway.
reading column 8 in the newspaper.
We'll see you at 6.
Good day to you.
Well, thank God that's over. Goodbye. Goodbye. Wipe the tears, baby dear, from your eye.
Catch Jonesy and Amanda's podcast on the iHeartRadio app or wherever you get your podcasts.
One swallow, drink cheerio, goodbye.
Jonesy and Amanda.
Jam Nation.
Podcast. Catch up on what you've missed on the free iHeartRadio app.